not a good homemaker. I'm not a good housekeeper. Have you ever felt like you're failing at homemaking? Well, you're not alone. And today I'm going to share my top tips that I've learned over the past 10 years for finding joy in homemaking, even if you're not perfect at it. And of course, some biblical encouragement along the way. So go grab a cup of coffee, go start a load of laundry, or just go sit down and relax. And let's dig in. It may surprise you, but I have never been great at cleaning. It has not been a favorite thing that I love to do. And there's been times and seasons in my life where I didn't even know that this thing needed to be cleaned. Over the past 10 years, I've learned and cultivated easy tips and tricks that have helped me stay on top of my home and help me feel less guilt when I cannot get my home or keep my home as clean as I would like. As you can see, my home has peeling paint, has grimy fingers on the walls and on all of the windows and mirrors, and also half finished projects. We live in this house and we are a family of 6, so it is very rare that it is clean at all times. There's always an area in the home that is probably going to be dirty, and that has taken me a while to get used to. Now, if you have been around for a while, you're going to know that I love talking about decluttering and simplifying your life because ultimately that is going to help you clean your home quicker and easier and feel less stress. When we have less things, we are able to have a clear mind. One thing I've been trying to teach my kiddos is a place for everything and everything in its place. I always put my things away that I might find them another day. We have that on our refrigerator right now because it's a great reminder for me, but also a great reminder for my children who are just learning these things. I was very, very naive, and I thought that once I was minimal and got rid of things, I wasn't gonna have to do much. I wasn't gonna have to do much cleaning or much decluttering, but I've quickly learned that is not the case. I still have to clean. I still have to declutter even because there are many of us in this home, and things continue to come into this house even when I don't get them in here. We have lots of bodies that need to be clothed, and that means laundry, a lot of laundry. So, one thing that I've been trying to do to stay on top of this laundry is to do a load a day. One load a day or one load every other day. And as you can see here, I'm not perfect, and I didn't get to that this week. I was caught up on it, and over the weekend and this past week, I let some days slide and the clothes were all piled inside of the laundry machine because that is what we like to do, just put everything in there until it's ready to wash. Well, clothes were piling out and there was a hamper outside of the laundry machine. So, I'm going to go ahead and get that started and try to get back in my routine of washing a load every single day. That keeps us so on track. When a load can be washed and put away in one day, it doesn't seem as daunting as 10 or 5 loads of laundry that need to be washed and also put away. In those cases, they just get piled in a corner or piled on my bed or left in the hamper, and we just dig through it until the next load of laundry. During this time when I have fresh, clean clothes, I do like to go through each item and see if we are even using it. Does it have stains? Are there holes in the clothes? Do I even wear this as often? Because if not, it's either going to go in the trash or the donation bin, and that helps stay on top of the decluttering in my home because for some reason, clothes are at an abundance in this house, and I am working very hard to make that very minimal. I like to sort through each item and separate whose is whose. Now, sometimes the kiddos help with this, and sometimes I just do it, and then the kiddos come and find their pile and go put it away in their rooms. I have let go of having everything folded and everything put on a hanger. As long as it's in their dresser, I am okay with that. And so, finding the joy in homemaking is being okay with the not perfect. Especially with kiddos, things are not going to be perfect, but it's okay. Done is better than perfect. In the midst of growing our family and adding more and more children, somewhere I stumbled upon a post that really resonated with me, and that was praying for our children and our family members as we are cleaning, as we are scrubbing toilets and putting away their clothes or sorting through their clothes, taking that time to pray and just show gratitude to the Lord for that individual. I love spending time with the Lord and I love praying, but for some reason, finding designated time to pray is really hard for me. And so being able to pray and be reminded to pray when I'm holding said person's clothing has been really helpful for me. Now, does it happen every time? No, but when it does, it just brings me a joy that only the Lord can give me. Now, listen, if you are a sister in Christ, God has made us women with cycles. And I think we need to lean into that more and go about our days and our months and our years acknowledging those cycles and being okay with slowing down in certain areas. We have 4 different phases of our cycle. We have the menstruation, follicle, ovulation, and luteal phase. Each different phase, we are feeling a different way. We are needing something different, whether that's more protein or more rest, or maybe we're feeling extra motivated to do the extra things that we needed to do. God designed us perfectly. So if that means at a different phase in our cycle that we need more rest, we should be okay with that because God created that way. It's not something that we are making up to get out of our household tasks. In our luteal phase, for instance, we tend to slow down more. And instead of beating ourselves up that we are just so tired and that we can't get to XYZ, we need to give ourselves grace. Now, this doesn't mean that we just let the house go, but it does mean slowing down and being okay with not being as quick as we were in other phases of our cycle. It means setting a timer maybe for 5 minutes and spending 5 minutes in one area of your home. And when that 5 minutes is done, being okay with stopping and resting. And if you have the motivation, then great, continue, set another 5-minute timer and just keep going. And in the ovulatory phase, when we are just feeling on top of the moon, maybe prepping a little extra breakfast or extra food for that other phase when we don't have as much energy. Just working with our bodies, working how God created us to be able to be the best homemakers that we can be, can bring so much more joy because we don't have the expectation to be running 1,000 miles per hour every single day. God does call us to rest. Jesus even rested. And I think that the Lord might have created us women with these different cycles to force us to slow down because he knew that we weren't going to unless he set these cycles into place. That's just my thought, who knows, but that has just been very helpful for me. So recap really quickly, setting a 5-minute timer, decluttering as you go, and knowing your cycles and syncing your life and your responsibilities to go along with those. has been the top things that has helped me find joy in homemaking even when I don't have the motivation to get the things done. We need to stop comparing our homes to the Pinterest perfect magazine homes that look beautiful and perfect put together every single day, because that is not real life. We live in our homes and we are going to have messes, but it is up to us to make it a little bit easier, whether that's decluttering to have less things to clean or finding the perfect rhythm that works best for you. And know that things are going to change with each season. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus video. If you're new here, my name is Destiny. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I will catch you guys on the next one, but in the meantime, check this video out. I think you'll love it.